All right, joining us now is a man who, well, he's well known around the Commonwealth and now getting well known around the NFL. Ridge Wilson, Kansas City Chiefs linebacker. How you doing, boss?
I'm doing fine.
It's good to see you. Now, I met you last week when you were taking part in this massive workout session put on by trainer Corey Taylor. Tell me what the workout session is like for you. And I'm talking about guys who are elite athletes who are being pushed to their brink.
It's no joke, man. You have to come prepared. Corey Taylor and his staff, they put us work and they get the best out of us 110% each and every day.
How do you mentally process yourself to get ready for something like this? I mean, it's one thing when you know you have to do it on the field, but this is off the field. It seems like it would almost take a different level of motivation to get yourself to where you get everything out of it that you know you need to get.
I mean, to be honest, the game is easy. You know, practice is where, and workouts is where you put in the extra hard work. So when it comes game time, you can go out there and have fun and you can enjoy yourself. But when it's time to put in the grind and time to put in some work, you got to put forth the effort. And I mean, each and every day, because you're competing with the best.
And you see, that's something a lot of people don't realize. I think people sort of look at the game, and like you said, they see the easy part. They see the part that you love doing, that you've been doing all your life, and figure, oh man, I could do that. And they don't realize all the sacrifice that comes with it.
I think you probably sacrifice more than you actually get. You get what I'm saying? But, I mean, with accountability comes responsibility.
All right, well, then let me ask you, is being a pro football player what you thought it would be, or is it completely different?
It's everything. I mean, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to have this opportunity because a few years ago, you know, I wasn't with a team, and I was on the other side of the scale. So, you know, it's a dream come true.
You look back at you know what's happened in your career, both in high school, college, and pros. What stands out in your mind?
Just perseverance. Just you know the will to overcome things. You know, I've been through a lot through my life. I had a rough childhood, and just no matter what, I just continue to keep digging and keep trying to get better. And this last incident that I got into when I was at Kentucky, when I got released from Kentucky, just got a better relationship with God. And from then on, man, like my life has just been 10 times better, just been living better.
You know, since you brought it up, let me ask you a couple things. When people see something like that, a lot of times people will judge a person based on that incident, not realizing that a person can learn, develop, and grow from that incident.
That incident has truly taught me a lot about myself, taught me a lot about a lot of things that I need to know and need to learn. I always had this mentality that I can do it on my own. You know, I mean, it's good to be independent, but in this life, in this world, you can't do it on your own. You need someone to help you. And, you know, when everything went down, I reached out to God and I literally put everything in his hands. And from then on, what I can say, it's like I'm going off a written handbook. You know, he tells me to do this, he tells me to do that, and I just do it.
All right, and last thing I'm going to ask you about that, and then we're going to move on. For people that maybe aren't 100% aware, why don't you talk about exactly what went down at UK?
Well, I played at UK from 2009 to 2012, and I got released my junior year. Earlier that day, I was with a group of guys, a group of my friends. We went to a rap battle, and they left some pills in the car, and I left the rap battle, and my phone was dead. They left some, they left some pills inside the car that I was in. My phone went dead. They couldn't tell me that the pills was there. Basically, I get pulled over, and the police found them. Went to jail, got out at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Went down there, talked to Coach Phillips, and he released me. And went to West Alabama and finished the season up down there. And then the Chiefs picked me up.
Chiefs picked you up. You made it through training camp and then got released at the end of training camp. Then they picked you up again later in the season. What was it like, that in-between period?
Stressful, man, because it really makes you go back to everything you learned before. You know, all the good things that I learned when I went through the tough times, it kind of brings it back to surface, you know, as far as believing in God and never giving up and continue to keep working hard. Because when I was with the Chiefs the first time, I feel like I did good. I had like 2 or 3 sacks. I mean, that's okay for a rookie to come in and when you don't get that much playing time. I feel like I held my own. And I still got released due to a few guys getting hurt. And it's a numbers game in the NFL.
Sure.
And it's not about.
No, it's a business as much as it is, fun and games.
And I was home for 16 weeks and, questioning myself because from when I got in trouble at Kentucky till when I was with the Chiefs, was doing nothing but the right things. I was living right. I was working hard, just trying to put my best foot forward. And to get released, it hurt, but things not gonna happen when you want it to. It's gonna happen when God wants to.
And then you got that call back.
Got the call
Man, it
back.
probably put a big smile on your face and a big sigh of relief.
I had my kids. I was at home wrapping gifts, and they called me on the 23rd, right before Christmas. And that's probably the best Christmas gift ever.
So now the Chiefs coming off a great season where you made it to the playoffs and lost that heartbreaker to the Indianapolis Colts in the wild card playoff game. You guys have, and I kind of said this with you last time we talked, you've raised the bar a little bit. Now people are going to expect the Chiefs to go from here to here.
Yeah, I mean, that's with anything that you do, and especially in the NFL, you can pay, the big bucks, so you got to bring it each and every year and each and every day. So we've got the talent. I leave April 21st, so it's back to the drawing boards.
As we begin to wrap this up here, what are you looking to do up until April? Just more working out?
Just working out. Like right now during the off season, this is where you make your money. This is where you got the grind. So when it comes time for OTAs and training camp, that you're ready. Because everyone wants your spot. Not just anybody make it to the NFL now.
You know how hard a workout this guy is? Can I tell him what happened?
You can show
Can I
him.
tell him?
Yes,
well, actually, I don't have the video right now. We're going to show them in just a little bit. This guy worked out so hard that for the first time ever last week, he
threw up.
And he came up to me. He's like, come on, you can't show that. You can't show that.
It's crazy. It happens. It happens to the best.
That just meant you were working out hard.
Man, got to put in that work.
Ridge, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Thank you for opening up. And we are totally rooting for you. I know it's going to be a great season with the Chiefs. Just don't be a stranger when you're around here, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.